Hello there, this is Adrian Owen. I'm here in London, Ontario in Canada. Probably the same as you, I am locked down, so I'm in my house. Haven't been to work for almost a year now because of the pandemic. So your professor wrote to me and he said that you're going to be looking at some of the work that I've been doing over the years, and some of you will know that I've written this popular science book, Into the Grey Zone, about our adventures in science, about brain scanners, about patients in comas and in vegetative states. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about that work and maybe encourage you to read a bit more about it and hopefully persuade some of you to pursue a career in neuroscience and neuropsychology. So the book really starts back in the early 1990s when I just finished my PhD. I'd done a postdoctoral fellowship here in Canada, actually, at the Montreal Neurological Institute. And I was really looking around for something to do. I trained in neuropsychology. I now had expertise in neuroimaging. And I really wanted to find some way of applying what I knew to a difficult clinical problem. And I came across a patient, and I talk about her at the beginning of the book. Her name was Kate. She was in Cambridge in the UK, and she was in a vegetative state. And that means that she would open her eyes and appear to look around the room, and she would have sleeping and waking cycles, but she would not respond to any form of external stimulation. So if you pinched her, nothing. If you said, "Hey Kate, look over here," nothing would happen. And we decided to put Kate into a brain scanner. And this was the first time that anybody had ever done anything like this. And I can't pretend that we knew exactly what we were doing, but I had expertise in brain imaging, and here we had a patient who, in many senses, her situation was hopeless. Nobody knew whether she had any awareness of the world or any sense of who she was, where she was, and the predicament that she was in. And many people thought I was mad. Looking back, it seems even a little bit crazy now. I mean, people said, if you put a vegetative state patient into a brain scanner, you're going to see nothing. These people are brain dead. And as you might read in the book, the story is quite different. When we showed Kate pictures of her friends and family, and what we saw is activity in a part of her brain known as the fusiform gyrus. And this is a part of the brain that we know is involved in perceiving and recognizing faces. And that was the first evidence that anybody had in the world, I think, that some patients who appear to be in a vegetative state may actually have some awareness. Kate went on to make an amazing recovery. She's still alive. She still lives in Cambridge in the UK, and she emails me regularly about her experiences. And again, I describe some of these experiences in the book, along with many other stories of interesting patients that I have encountered over the years. We went on to scan many hundreds of patients to show that many of them actually aren't what they appear to be. Many of them are actually aware of what's going on around them, aware of who's around them, the conversations that are going on around them, and the decisions that are being made about their welfare. And even towards the end of the book, if you read it or in any of my academic publications, you'll see that we went on to even communicate with some of these patients to ask them about their situation, the situation that they were in, and the feelings and the thoughts they were having. We did all that using some fantastic technology and lots of amazing people, amazing young people like you that have worked with me over the years and helped me to achieve some of these really interesting findings in science. So best wishes to all of you. Enjoy your course. I started life studying neuropsychology as a young psychologist in London in the UK in the mid-1980s. I was completely inspired by the magic of its possibilities for understanding both how the human brain works and also what goes wrong after a catastrophe. catastrophic brain injury, and I can't emphasize enough. It's been a fantastic career choice for me, and I would encourage, and I do encourage, anybody else to follow the same route. So enjoy the course, enjoy reading about my work, and best wishes from London, Ontario.